Başlıyoruz.
Tunnels collapsed. That'll buy me some time to get to our rendezvous point.
Copy.
Tamam.
I got Ghost Kit online. That'll let us stealth past enemy troopers.
Güzel, bu görünmez olabiliyor.
This is free fall. Heading to point marked. Heading to point marked.
Tamam.
Heading to point marked. We have a generator in sight.
Güzel.
Heading to point marked. Heading to point marked. Heading to point marked. I've been spotted. These searchlights can see through my Ghost Kit tech. Target marked. Target marked. Heading to point marked.
Tamam, bekle biraz.
Hacking now.
Hadi sen de gel.
Good to see you, Freefall. Okay, what's the situation here?
We need to clear the way out so I can carry this tech through. It's too heavy for air transport, so the only way out with it is by ground.
This
Ne
base is
yapacağız burada?
offline. We'll need to secure resources to get it operational.
I've cased out the area. There are 3 global risk protected points that we can steal resources from.
Çok güzel.
Let's get the base
Hepsini
going.
düşman koruyor.
Viper, how you doing?
I'll recover, don't worry about me. How's the data decryption going?
The data I've extracted so far has given us full architectural specs of Mount Riley, along with the Ghost Kit tech. And that's just the beginning. Server farms in Iceland running 24/7, and we still have petabytes of data to go through. It'll take months. Heading to point marked. Heading to point marked.
Burası neresi?
Heading to point marked. Heading to point marked. Heading to point marked. Heading to point marked. Heading to point marked.
Görünmez o.
Heading to point marked. Heading to point marked.
Öldür şunu.
Understood. What do you need?
Help on its way.
Heading to point marked.
Temiz.
Target marked.
İlk yer burada.
Target marked. What do you need? Target marked.
Kim var burada başka?
Target marked. This is free fall.
Bak, bu böyle olmayacak.
Heading to point marked.
Bunu yapamıyoruz. Ne oluyor lan?
Understood.
Kaç, hemen kaç.
Target marked. Target marked. Target marked.
Biraz bekle.
Heading to point marked. Target marked.
Help on its way.
Target marked.
Öldür şunu.
Target marked.
Ben bunları alayım.
We got our hands on some resources. Heading to point marked.
Please remember the distribution station you are assigned to.
Heading to point marked.
Vur şunu.
Understood. What do you need? Heading to point marked.
Öldür gitsin bunu.
Heading to point marked. Heading to point marked.
Please help us keep this camera safe and report
Heading to point marked.
this activity.
Heading to point marked.
Buna bir şey yapamıyoruz.
This is free fall.
Biz de böyle yapacağız.
Heading to point marked. Heading to point marked.
Öldür bunu.
This is free fall. This is free fall. FNR worked up.
Help on its way.
What do you need?
Bu da sonuncu.
Target marked.
Öldür bunu.
Target marked. Target marked.
Ulan bu ne?
We're dealing damage on this position. Point marked.
Strategic asset deployed in support.
This is free fall.
Az kaldı.
This is free fall. Heading to point marked. We're pushing and looking good.
Az zarar veriyor bize.
Hostile fortification destroyed.
We've been kept here like prisoners. Let us join the fight.
Take these weapons. Now push for the next strong point.
Lion reporting.
Ready.
Yardıma gelin.
Right, on the move. Ready.
This is free fall.
Help on its way.
Terrorist organization.
This is free fall.
Considered open aggression.
Bakalım burada ne var?
Heading to point marked. On the offensive and dealing damage.
Go for Lion.
What do you need?
Go for Lion. Strategic asset deployed in support.
Strong point clear.
Never thought we'd get out. We're coming with you.
Heading to point marked.
Help on its way. Ready. Ready.
Bir de buraya gelin.
Lion's taken the field.
Bunlar nereden çıktı?
I'm going.
Any civilian found
Kaçın buradan, kaçın.
designated area
I'm going.
detained and investigated.
Right, on the move. Ready. Ready. Ready.
Buna can ver.
Help on its way.
This is free fall.
Kendinizi koruyun, ben de geliyorum.
Heading to point marked. Understood. Target
Bu da
marked.
hazır. Bakalım burada kimler var?
Heading to point marked.
Ready.
Yardıma.
Ready.
What do you need? Resources scored. We're doing good.
To prevent
Ready.
criminal activity,
This is free fall.
shelter searches for contraband
Help on its way.
Target marked.
times a day.
Ready.
Heading to point marked.
Go for Lion.
Halledin şunları.
Ready. Firing.
Heading to point marked.
Bakalım kim kaldı burada.
Target marked. Target marked.
Ready.
Remember that drinking the water from the lake is a health hazard for you and your family.
Ready.
This is free fall.
Need to hold off on that build.
Heading to point marked.
Bakalım nerede bunlar?
Heading to point marked. Target marked.
Hemen kaç buradan kaç.
Heading to point marked.
Biraz bekle. Şimdi.
Heading to point marked. Heading to point marked.
Askerleri öldür ilk önce.
Heading to point marked. Heading to point marked. We're dealing damage on this position.
Remain within their designated camp area.
Heading to point marked.
Şimdi sıra sizde.
What do you need?
Strategic asset deployed in support.
What do you need?
Go for Lion.
I'm taking heavy damage. What do you need?
Help on its way.
Yardım edin, yardım edin.
Strong point.
Go for Lion.
Heading to point marked. Lions ready for combat.
Ready.
Siz de gelin buraya.
Go for Lion. Help on its
What do
way.
you need?
Ready. Ready.
Seni takviye al.
Help on its way.
This is free fall. Heading to point marked.
İşte buradalar.
Closed bridge uses only the best filters
Ready.
delivering you fresh water. But due to capacity limitations,
Right.
Hadi
On the
hızlı ol,
move.
hızlı ol. Burası şimdilik temiz. Şunu da aldık mı tamamdır.
There are two gates blocking the way to the base. Looks like they're powered by generators. I can hack them to disable the gates.
Tamam.
Copy that. Let's find them.
This is free fall.
Ready.
Siz de gelin. Biriniz bunu alsın.
Ready. Ready.
please remember the distribution station you are assigned to.
That's it. That's all the resources.
Need to use.
Ne oldu şimdi?
New HQ build in progress.
Bu kim?
Copy that. Take this time to ramp up production. Start with the barracks. Ready.
Yanlış oldu ama olsun.
There's materials ready to use. Start the build.
Sen yap onu.
Okay, folks. Make the nearest
Sen
strong point
gel.
a priority.
Heading to point marked.
There's fuel ready to use. There's materials ready to use.
Hadi hızlı ol biraz. Ateş bunlar kaldı zaten.
Ready. Train more Mambas. Let's see what they can do in numbers. Assign workers to build production facilities. I'm going.
For you and your family.
I'm going.
Bizim adam nerede?
This is free fall.
Ready.
This is free fall. Hack in progress. One generator down. This is free
Now target the last generator. Let's clear the way to the base. Ready.
To prevent criminal activity, random shelters
Lions ready for combat.
time today.
Ready. Ready.
Bunlar da sürü haline
Ready.
kalmış.
Right, on the move. Right, on the move.
There are two gates blocking the way to the base. Looks like they're powered by generators. I can hack them to disable the gates.
Ne oldu?
Copy that. Let's find them. Lion. Go for lion. Ready.
Geri çekilin. Hiç iyi olmadı bu.
Right, on the move.
Aynı şeyi iki kez
This is free
yapacağız.
fall. Heading to point marked. Pack underway. Generators out. The gates are open. We cleared all enemy strong points.
Good work. That's a go for our last target. Destroy the enemy base.
Bana asker lazım ama.
You go for upgrade. Ready.
New Jackal, ready for combat ops.
Any suspicious activity.
I'm mobile. New Jackal, ready for combat ops.
Help on its way. Ready. Ready.
Sen de gel buraya.
New Jackal,
Need
ready.
to hold off on that build.
Go with orders.
Train our jackals for charge maneuver.
This is free fall.
Hadi hızlı ol.
Go with orders.
Burada bayağı asker var.
I'm under attack and taking damage. What do you need?
Jackal speed upgrade completed.
Hallet şunu.
Go with orders.
What do you need?
Help on its way. Ready. Go for lion.
What do you need?
Go for lion. Ready.
Az kaldı.
Go for lion.
What do you need? Packing now. Heading to point marked.
Hala gelenler var.
This is free fall. Lions ready for combat.
Ready.
Siz de buraya gelin.
Move and report.
New Jackal, ready for combat ops.
Ready.
Heading to point marked.
New
Need to
Jackal.
hold off on that build.
Heading to point marked.
Strategic asset deployed in support.
New Jackal, ready for combat ops.
These criminals will be considered open aggression.
Ready.
Bunlar saldırısı bir şey yapamayız orada. Bizim bunu halletmemiz lazım. O zaman görünmez olacağız.
This is free fall.
Buraya kadar
Heading to
gel.
point marked. Global risk base in sight.
This is it, folks. Go for a final assault.
This is free fall. Heading to point marked.
We're close to the finish line, people. Show them what we got.
Güzel.
Any civilians found outside the designated areas will be detained and investigated.
Sen onu hallet. Biz önden gireceğiz.
Contact enemy fighters.
Ya da girmeyeceğiz. İmkan kesiliyor. Takviye
Go with
lazım.
orders. I'm mobile.
Ready. Right, on the move.
Go with orders.
Buradan da yol yok.
I'm mobile.
Ready.
Saldırın.
Maintain security. Any help to these criminals
Go with orders.
Herkes de öldü.
New Jackal, ready for combat ops.
Bize takviye lazım.
New Jackal ready for combat ops. New Jackal ready for combat ops.
For contraband will be conducted.
New Jackal ready for combat ops. New Jackal ready for combat ops. New Jackal ready for combat ops.
Upgrade HQ to level 2.
Ready for combat ops.
Help on its way.
Upgrade yaptık şunu.
This is free fall.
Global Rift uses only the best filters to deliver you fresh water. But due to capacity limitations, it has to be rationed.
Hadi hızlı ol biraz.
This is free fall.
HQ Tier 2 completed.
Go with orders. New Jackal ready for combat ops. New Jackal ready for combat ops.
Yap şunu da.
Start the build.
New Jackal ready for combat ops.
Mechanized facility deploying.
Ready for combat ops. New Jackal ready for combat ops.
Our mechanized facility needs repair.
Biraz daha asker lazım.
Go with orders.
Burada bayağı düşman var
New
çünkü.
Jackal ready for combat ops.
Daha az kaldı.
New Jackal ready for combat ops.
Strategic asset deployed in support.
New Jackal ready for combat ops. New Jackal ready for combat ops. Go with orders. Go with orders.
Güzel. Biraz daha ver.
New Jackal ready for combat ops.
Golf on mech facility. Upgrade the mech fac.
New Jackal ready for combat ops. New Jackal ready for combat ops.
Bize bunlardan lazım.
New Jackal ready for combat ops.
Go for level 3 HQ upgrade.
New Jackal ready for combat ops. Go with orders.
Ne kadar kaldı? Zaten bitiyor.
You go for upgrade.
All civilians are to remain within their designated camp areas for their own safety.
İşte bitiyor.
New Scorpion, roll it off the line. Base destroyed. We did it.
All right. Let's take the fight to Mount Riley and end this damn
Bizimkiler de
war.
geldi.
On my way. Roll it off the line.